Damn it.
Go on. That's it. There.
Allow me.
Okay, it's lightning. Okay, too bad I don't have any lightning summons. But good to know, nonetheless.
Come on.
No, don't go for airs, please. Nope, 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 nope. Over here. Over here, lady. Over here, Sephiroth.
You will know pain. Enjoy.
That's it. Back to good news. You ready? Big bounce. Go on.
Buzz off.
Enough. Get him. Here. I'll take care of you. Go on.
Here we go.
You ready? At him.
This time.
Giving it my all. That's it. Big bounce. This one's for you. Ready? Don't think you'll walk away from this. There.
Let's dance, asshole.
Damn! Every time, see? Ugh, it irks me so bad. I just want to hit the damage. And I'm like prepping and getting ready for it, and there's a cutscene all the time.
Beg for forgiveness. I'm waiting.
Man, I trained for this.
Go down, stuck again.
Come on.
Dude, Aerith is only on 14 MP, dude. I'm doing it just for the fucking MP, man. I don't give a shit. What the hell? I don't even know what the hell I'm saying right now, dude. Heartless Angel? I don't even know what that move is.
Praise.
But I'm blocking it! I'm blocking it, dude!
I'm waiting.
Okay, that didn't work. gotta have everybody. Fuck it.
Gotcha. No need to panic. Don't think you'll walk away from this.
Bring it.
Let's turn it up. Heads up.
Where is he?
Fine.
Got your number.
Come on, quick. Yes, let's go, dude! Oh, yes, dude. Is that first try? No. Is that first try or second?
Welcome back.
Bro, that was sick. That is a good fight, man. That felt mad. That
We
felt
can do this. We can.
fucking cool,
We
dude.
can change it. Make it right.
Alright. We still got first try? Yes! I thought so. Soulstorm 1.
Cloud!
Quickly.
Let's turn to the scene. Okay, I'm got my eyes glued, bro. That like chorus. Is this like a remake version of the original? What the hell? Did he turn into a ghost right before he disappeared? Like he like the ghost like blew apart? Yeah, all the songs. Oh, yeah, all the songs. Yeah, I figured. But there's a scene from OG game where Cloud and Sephiroth are fighting on like a big pipe or some shit. I've seen like a video of it. They're like fighting on top of a huge pipe and shit like that. I thought that was like an alternate version of it.
Careful now. That which lies ahead does not yet exist. Our world will become a part of it one day, but I will not end. Nor will I have you end.
This is...
The edge of creation. Cloud, lend me your strength. Let us defy destiny together.
Never.
What the? This when can he teleport like that? Dude, this fight's sick. Oh my god, the way he like swings down his neck. Fucking cool.
Not yet.
Go beat!
7 seconds till the end. Time enough for you, perhaps. But what will you do with it? Let's see.
Mr. Vice President.
Mr. President.
That's right.
What happened? What happened to the president? The main. What happened to the main guy again? I forgot. Tyler's going to bust a sword. Dick. What happened to the president again? Did I miss something? He dead? How did he die? I forgot. I don't even remember. Did that happen off screen? I forgot. It was the scene was only like earlier today, but oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Sephiroth came and stabbed him in the back. That's right. That's right. And then Barrett got stabbed. Friggin' Mr. Hojo over here. Alright, crazy pants. Alright, is this outside Midgar? This is where Zack was. It's actually kind of interesting. This, like, Zack's side of things. Oh look, there's the avalanche. He's hard fight, huh? Dude, where's your materia, bud?
Wait,
No wonder you're losing.
was that all of them?
No wonder you had a hard time, my dude. Wonder who's stronger, Zack or Cloud? Oh shit, he's actually... What in the... But we were like, it was meant to be destroyed, and then we went sort of in this in-between world to stop that time from happening, stop the future from happening, and stop it from getting destroyed. And so now we've kind of reversed it back to like before it would have gotten destroyed. But like we've gone back to like that point. Do you get it? Well, I mean, I need to think about it a little bit more. Well, I mean, what specifically? There's a lot of things in this game, Slayer. There's a lot of layers in this game. Are you talking about the Cloud and Sephiroth thing, or are you talking about like what actually happened overall in the story? Like, the way I see this is, it was meant to get Midgar was meant to get destroyed, right? And that's like the future timeline. But we defied destiny and we defied fate and destroyed, you know, all the bosses and stuff, and we defied fate, and now Midgar saved. Is that correct? In terms of like the city wise, like Sephiroth and Cloud, I'm fucking got no idea. I've got to be honest with you. But this part I get.
Marlene. Coming. Daddy?
Marlene! I'll come back.
So, what now?
Hang on a second. I'm gonna watch and then I'll respond to your chat.
As long as he's still out there.
I thought you beat him.
We can. We will. Count me in.
If it's to be a hunt, you could use a nose like mine.
I'm in too. Bastard wants to destroy the whole planet, doesn't he? An enemy of hers is an enemy of Avalanche.
You're in an alternate timeline now. The flashbacks you saw in that fight were clips from the original game that would have happened if you didn't stop the whispers. Ah, so basically the original. What the fuck?
There, Cloud. We're almost there.
What the hell is this?
I miss it. The steel sky.
I would be lost,
Oh, okay.
drifting alone, floating up high, time after time, and there you'd be, shining bright.
Oh man, that's dope. All right, let's talk. Oh, I'm gonna keep the credits running because these guys deserve respect, man. Great game. Great game. Super cool story. Like, even though like it didn't make sense to me fully, but I got a lot more than I thought I like. Like I've just got multiple like theories and multiple like scenarios because there's so many ways like so many different ways you can go, right? So it's not that like I'm wrong. I haven't chosen a definitive like idea that I think it is because you know there's no like indication that it's like that particular one and not another idea. So you're in an alternate timeline now. So the flashbacks you saw in the fight were clips from the original game. Would have happened if you didn't stop the whispers. So in the original game, you didn't stop the whispers, and all that came to pass. The whispers were basically there to stop you from changing the timeline. There were no whispers in the original? Ah. Okay. So in the original game, like those those clips that you saw where like the comet was coming and like you see like Red like running and you see like the lake for Cloud's like memory. That's basically the original timeline, right? Where nothing like no destiny was defied, right? They all happened, yeah, okay. they all happened. So now that we've like stopped the proper path and defied destiny, we've like split off into a new timeline. So this is like a whole new game, yeah. So anything from this point forward could be different to the rest of the original, right? I guess that's why they wanted to like change it, or not change it, like make it into parts. You want spoilers? For OG and Crisis Core, I'm gonna tell you. Crisis Core is a prequel. I don't want spoilers on the OG because when part 2 comes out, I want to do like an honest like gameplay. Like I want to do an honest playthrough, right? I want to, you know, it's kind of no fun if I have to like if I can't react. Okay? That's why the fans are split. Some like it, some don't. Yeah. I mean, it's like remake and reimaginings and stuff. They're some of the hardest things to do, right? Because if you make it, you can make it identical, which the original people would love. If you make it identical to the original, but then people will say, "Oh, it's not different enough," or you know, it's the same game, just newer, and it's like didn't bring anything new to like the game, right? But then if you do that and you change stuff like this game, even on a smaller scale, there'll be people who say the opposite. They want exactly the original, exactly the same, just updated graphics. You know what I mean? So you can't win. You know, you're always gonna fight with like, I want the exact same versus I want something new. Sort of like, you know, the fan base. The word remaster exists too. Remake can have changes. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. It's a remake. It's like a different make of the same game. A remaster is, yeah, like updated stuff. And a reimagining is like something different. Again, like it's like same title but like kind of different game. Reimagining is like I don't know. It's like it's an outlier. Reimagining. It's like it's a lot of its own. Okay, so I need to get my hand out a little bit more. Okay, so that end there. Hang on, let me put it down. If I'm yelling, let me know. But so okay, I have a couple questions. The person that Aerith loved, is it Zack or Sephiroth? You can honestly tell me, even if it's like revealed like later on, because I know it's one of those two, but it's Zack. Okay. Because when she first mentioned it in chapter, like I don't know what chapter it was, like way back when we were traveling like through the sectors, she's like the first person I ever loved, and I thought it was Sephiroth at first, right? But the more I like played the game, the more I didn't think that was the case, and it solidified it later when she's like, "You're all wrong," and blah blah blah, and there's no like, "Oh, Sephiroth," you know, types like Cloud obviously has reactions where he knows Sephiroth, and like Aerith doesn't. And then that ending scene where they're like passing each other, that kind of like tipped it off for me. And obviously, like, I guess it's all soldiers first class, like Sephiroth, Cloud, Zack, and there's probably more characters in Crisis Core. So that's how they all sort of know each other. So Zack would know Sephiroth too, right? So, so what was like that ending where they pass each other? Was that like, I'm trying to understand if that's the game showing us, or if Aerith actually saw that like in her mind somehow. Did Aerith like, was that like a flashback for Aerith in a sense, or like what was that? I don't understand that part. That's probably like a callback of some sort to the OG, but two different timelines. Okay, so that scene where Zack and Cloud are going. Okay, so that's the original timeline after like it's the game showing us Zack's alive. Okay, but where did he die in? How do you explain without spoiling? Yeah, I know. You're doing a good job without not trying to spoil it. Thank you. Okay, it's a game showing us Zack's alive, so I guess like it's a spoiler if I ask if Zack dies in the original or not, but that makes sense. That's why the ending is so impactful, right? For the OGs, like if Zack dies, but it's two different. Hang on, wait, hang on. It's two different timelines though. So that part with Cloud, with Zack and Cloud, that's not our timeline in this game. That's the previous timeline. like the way I see it, it's another one, like another timeline again. Okay, that's fucking even more confusing. You gotta elaborate. It's a new one. What? Well, yeah, it's just like, because I'm kind of understand that that's like the original timeline with Zack and Cloud. Like, because I first thought that original timeline, Midgard gets destroyed or whatever happens to it, and then Zack is like fighting, and then he like finds Cloud and they like escape together or something. But the scene showed like Midgard like alright, so I don't know. Anyway, it's not like too important, but I'm just trying to grasp like the impact of the scene, you know what I mean? Like the importance, because I have no attachment to these characters, yeah. Like, especially for like you know, you two, Slayer and DK, you would have like played Crisis Core, so Zack is like a significant character. Yeah. Kind of like I said before about Kingdom Hearts 3. If you played Kingdom Hearts 3, you would not understand anything. You'd have to play the previous Kingdom Hearts game, understand the story to actually understand what's going on. Okay, so new timeline. So they're choosing to go after Sephiroth instead of going back to the city. Like, Barrett says he will return, but then they said they're gonna go after Sephiroth because he's like gonna destroy the world. So I guess they're like, yeah, pretty much no one knows what's gonna happen from here on out. Yeah, I get it. Fair enough. That makes sense. That makes sense. But it's gotta be like somewhat, I mean, I can't have it like drastically different. It's gotta be like similar. It's a different timeline, but it's still like same universe. So that's why like I thought I would get like the original game experience from like the remake part 1 and part 2, but since it's a different timeline, I can go ahead and play the original game. Like, I can play the original game and possibly not get spoiled for part 2, but I won't play it. Keep it mostly the same, but they've opened it up. Yeah, that's a good choice. Because then they might do, they might do remake of Crisis Core, man. That'd be dope. If I get to play this part 1, part 2, and however many parts, and they remake, and I'm like understanding the story like better, and like I'm like a conspiracy core, so I'll like go on YouTube and like watch reactions and watch discussions, and I'll like understand like every perspective, you know, of like every like little scene. So if I understand it, it's like such a deep level, and then they like do like Crisis Core, just like a prequel, that'd be sick with Zack in it. That'd be mad. Because I know Zack from Kingdom Hearts 2, I think it's Kingdom Hearts 2, where Hades tries to convince Zack to be like evil or whatever. Man, that'd be dope. That's cool to like think about. To play all the remake games and still like, you know, not really be spoiled for the original game. That's so cool, man. That's so cool, man. The action scenes were sick. I think my favorite parts were like the scenes on the bike, although they were a bit. I think all I think a lot of mechanics are a bit finicky, like just the fact that, for example, on the bike, the camera was so fixated on the enemy to the point where it was hard to control the bike. Like you had to like, the bike would be closer and further away from you, but you had to, instead of going back and forth on the stick, it would be left and right. So it's like to the perspective of the rider. Yeah, air combat needs to be tweaked 100%. And material loadouts, yeah, material loadouts need to happen, or some form of, you know, some form of material loadout. Air combat, yeah, 100% needs to be improved, or at least something to bring the air combat down to the ground, right? But I feel like Tifa lunges so much more than Cloud. Even if they don't hit from the lunge from the ground, Tifa like consistently lunges like almost in melee range, like almost every time, depending on how far they are. But yeah, like I was saying, like with the camera, for like some parts, it would be so fixated to the point where I want to like move my analogs, my right stick, to like change the camera so I can see better, right? But then when you lock on the enemies, it's just non-existent. Like it doesn't, like when you lock onto an enemy, it's just like that's where your attacks are going to. But I want it to be in the middle of the screen, because I've got my controller, right? I'm locking on, I'm using the right stick to move my camera to have the best view, and then I'm like doing this weird claw thing where I'm like you know, pressing X and like you know, selecting the ability and stuff, and like, or pressing square to dodge and stuff like that, or I'm like holding R1 to like defend, and my fingers are just like all over the place because my thumb is constantly on the camera to angle it properly so I can actually face the enemy, you know. So it's so annoying because I need to use the thumb for other stuff, the buttons. Yeah, the enemy aggro, need to fix how it always targets the character, and it's so weird. Yeah, like I don't like it for the game, but I kind of like it for me as a player, because you can sort of abuse it. Like you can like switch on to a character, do some moves, and then as the enemy's targeting that, you can switch to another character so it will target off him. Yeah, so you can sort of like, whenever an attack's about to happen, you can technically switch to the tank character. Like, if there's any big attack coming or any like attack that's winding up, you can basically switch to Barret, have him tank all the hits, and then switch back, you know. So you can sort of abuse it in that sense, and like, it's a game mechanic that I kind of like everybody would like use, and you know, you kind of like it because it's like easy to like get through the game. It's like easier, you know, it's more simple, but it's not good for the game because it's, you know, it's like obviously you can cheese it and abuse it. But I don't know how else they would do it though. Like, the way would they do it, like whoever's doing the most damage, because then they would never target the healer, you know. Alternatively, like if they do it so like they attack the weakest character, then they're always going for the healer, and that's really like, that's not a good design either, right? So it's like it's a hard balance. It's a very hard balance. I also definitely think, okay, my opinion on the start of the game teaching you the mechanics was fine, but I think it would have been greatly improved if, for example, the VR combat missions in the Shinra house where you just get to verse 1v1, I think put them at the start of the game would be like significantly more easier to understand the game, because you're one-on-one, you're understanding all the combat moves, and you only have like a few moves, right? But you don't, like, even though you only have like a couple of moves, you got to understand dodging, blocking, like doing damage for pressure, and then when pressure is up, staggering, and then stacking up ATB for like damage. Like, there's a lot of layered systems, and I feel like a one-on-one fight, instead of versing like a couple of like fodder enemies, I feel like a VR system kind of like that would have been better for a tutorial, or like, yeah, just a one-on-one fight of some sort, and multiple of them, right? Not just like, because at the start of the game you versed like a bunch of like fighter enemies, and then there was like the first boss fight or the first like mini boss was like that white hound or whatever, but like I don't think that was like a good first boss fight because he moved around a lot. So like, yeah, I just feel like that definitely should have been switched. Had a much better time playing those one-on-one fights because I can actually like look at their attacks, and that's another thing, right? Because their attacks are so high above their head because of the camera is not like focused properly. You can't even see their attack that they're doing because it's like above the screen. Anyway, I feel like I'm complaining too much, but the combat is so fun. It's just a different level of thinking where, because you actually have to stack ATB. It's not like Kingdom Hearts, yeah, you can just like choose attack or choose spells. You got to actually like plan it out and prepare. And then you can get like, another thing is like getting staggered, like getting, or sort of like getting interrupted, sorry, like when you're doing a big charge up, that like you sort of like realize that late game because all like load in and save. Yeah, I will. Chapter selection now been unlocked. Open main menu, select chapter, select to replay any chapter from the beginning using your current character's weapon and material. Okay. God, more. Grab your adventure can be viewed. Okay. Twice as much XP and 3 as much. Oh yeah, 3 times as much AP. Nice. New combat sim. Hojo's lab. Okay. Select chapter 17. The bike mini game can now be skipped from the pause menu. The bike mini game. That's a cool part though. All right. What will happen now? Was it say will it say I'm at chapter 18 or will it say I'm at chapter 1 on the 18? 40. Okay. Chapter select, temporary reset, and all collectibles. Being chapter update previous play data. Yeah. Wait. Okay, so we can do all that stuff. So I might do it all offline. I'm tired. I need to go sleep. I've been up literally all night trying to finish this, and I hope to God I get Last of Us on time. If I don't, I don't know if I'll be streaming this on Saturday. Saturday night is my streaming nights. I don't know if if I don't have Last of Us, I don't know if I'll be streaming this. I'm definitely going to do like Leviathan Fire and all that stuff. 16 on easy. Why? Yeah, I'm definitely going to do Leviathan's Fire and upgrade all the materia and stuff offline. Do all the VRs for the super boss. Yeah. Like I said, I'll do it offline, but I don't know if I want to do it on stream. We'll see how it goes. If I get Last of Us, it won't be happening. But if it doesn't get here on time, then next week I'll play. Can I skip this, Slayer? Oh, it's a garage part. Oh, okay. I can skip this, right? It's not going to be anything new. Just keep repeating it. Yeah, I'm not going to do it now. not gonna do it now, but I understand. Yeah, that's cool. All good, man. Dude, I've got so much like stuff going on. What's the max level in this game? Is it 99? Oh, it's 50? Oh, it's 50. Okay. Okay, cool. GG, easy. Yeah, I've got 9. I didn't expect to get up to 9, dude. I was on like 3 chapters ago or something. I was on like 3 or 4. But I had like 4 of them on Barrett, who's basically my material haul. leveling them up. But yeah. Yeah, man, that's sick. I'm keen for the next one, part 2. Now, since it's a new story, I'm kind of excited to like go through the story with everybody. Obviously, like OG players would like be more familiar with it, and it won't really be new, but it'll be like a different take. On the same story. I think that is it, boys. Thanks for stopping by. I think I'm getting off now. Thanks for sticking by for as long as you did. If I hadn't known it was going to be this long, I would have done 2 streams. I would have done one today and one like next week. Yeah, cheers, man. Yeah, feel free to follow the stream, DK, man. Thanks for you know, being here and, you know, telling me things and giving me tips, and thanks for not spoiling. Thanks for being respectful and stuff like that. Cheers, man. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. So yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much now like I normally do, but yeah, my opinions on the game overall is that it's fantastic. Like it's great. There are like, I wouldn't say a 10 out of 10. I'm not sure if I'd say a 9 out of 10 either, just for me personally. Like I don't lie about these things. Like it comes down to like, the game is good and the game is probably like a 9 out of 10 from like a neutral like critical perspective, but for like my personal like judgment, like what I like to see and like what feels comfortable for me and stuff like that, probably like an 8.5. So it's really close. It's just there were so many finicky systems, but overall, yeah, it was so fun. Reminded me of Kingdom Hearts so much. It was really enjoyable to play. Animations were great. Music and characters were great. Like materia, it just brings a whole new level to like. It's like Kingdom Hearts kind of has a similar thing with spells and stuff, so it kind of gets the names from Final Fantasy, but Final Fantasy is so much more layered. And like I don't even know if ATB was in the original game. Like that's probably like a new thing. But even if it's not, like if everything is the same in the original, like not gameplay wise, but game mechanics wise, where you have to like, you know, lock up ATB and put a limit and, you know, select your moves in that sense. Like that'd be like, that's pretty layered for like a game like, you know, long, like ages ago. But yeah, thanks again. I'll be having YouTube content out soon with anime and manga related stuff, relating to the anime of Tower of God, and which is just for the anime I've read the webtoon, and then a blind watch through of Star Wars Clone Wars Season 7, which I haven't watched at all. I've recorded a couple of videos. I need to edit and do thumbnails and stuff like that. Yeah, in the future I'm planning to do like anime reactions and like reviews or discussions and read-throughs for manga and stuff. more gaming stuff will be uploaded to YouTube as well. I'm just gonna pretty much just cut the streams into 30-minute blocks and like chuck them on YouTube as like a bit of an archive. In the future, I may split like Phantom Gaming and Phantom like normal YouTube channel and Phantom Gaming like separately. Just so there's just not a lot of like stuff on one channel. But for now, it's just going to be on one channel. And I need to update the some banners and stuff, and I need to upgrade the description below in Twitch, and stuff like that. I'll have a schedule up and stuff like that. So I know Slayer will be here, but DK, if you stop by again, yeah, you're very welcome. Next game will be Last of Us 2 next week if I have the game, and then after that will be Ghost of Tsushima. Super keen for that. And then in between, I'm not 100% sure, haven't decided yet, and then Cyberpunk. So in between Ghost and Cyberpunk will probably be maybe AC, Assassin's Creed Origins Odyssey DLC, probably in between if I can fit it. Otherwise, maybe Final Fantasy makes a surprise reappearance, and I'll be doing some side stuff and finishing off all that stuff, You've never played the original Last of Us? Man, it's great. It's great. Are you gonna play number 2? If you're gonna play number 2, like we know nothing about number 2, so I'd highly suggest playing number 1. You don't have to go for trophies or anything. Like just beeline the story. It's fantastic. It's really great. Don't have a console, only PC gamer. Fair enough, man. All good. I'm a kind of both. I'm originally like PS4, and I'm slowly transitioning to PC, but these few games, Final Fantasy, Ghost, they're all like PlayStation exclusive, right? So I've got to play them on PlayStation. But Cyberpunk I'll be playing on PC. I just don't know how it's going to run because I don't have a double PC stream setup. So I might have to play Cyberpunk on like medium settings. It might lag. I don't know how it's going to go. It could be a shit show. You have to wait a year to play this on PC, yeah. So you haven't actually played this game? That's incredible. I guess you just know from watching so many people. I don't know how I feel now. Getting advice from like someone who hasn't played, but you probably just watched so many streams of it, That's wild, yeah, like just that you know so much about the game. Like it makes sense if you watch so many streams. Yeah, you can't keep it spoiler free for it. Yeah, that's understandable. It makes sense easily. You just watch streams, yeah. I mean that's what I do too, right? Like I'll watch streams for games that I'm interested in, but I'm not gonna play, so I'll watch it. Or if I'm interested in a game but I'm not 100%, I'll watch it. And if it's like interesting in the first couple of hours, I'll stop there, right? And I'll not watch anything, and then I'll buy it myself. But I know like I'm already like on board, but not quite. I'll watch a stream to push me over the edge to like get me to buy it. Yeah. It'll be keen. It'll be a good announcement when part 2 like gets announced, but yeah, PC gamer. I'm slowly trying to get that going as well. Like anything, most of my money, like my personal money, just goes like into savings, and it kind of gets split into 3 ways, like savings, personal use, and then streaming, like content creation, like spending, So I'm gonna slowly upgrade to PC in time, and hopefully my setup. But yeah. Cool, man. I haven't watched anybody play on stream because I wanted to play it myself. But yeah. Alright, that's it. Thanks for the follows, thanks for stopping by, thanks for everything, guys. Alright, appreciate it. If I play the OG and use some speedrun strats, hey, it might make an appearance on the channel, like, you never know. if not now, like maybe in the future, like if I ever finish the whole like remake saga, like how many parts there are, if I finish that, I might do like a special like, you know, Kingdom Hearts original like game like run, just to see the difference, right? That might be like months, years from now, who knows, but it might happen in like 6 years. Yeah, that's right. I mean, yeah, part 2 probably won't come out for another couple of years, but yeah. All right, thanks guys, thanks for stopping by once again. Can't say that enough, appreciate it. And yeah, thanks for everything. Thanks for giving me the hints and tips and helping me out and staying this long. Thank you very much. Yeah, hopefully to see you guys next time for Last of Us 2 in like 2 or 3 days. It's Thursday today, so literally in 2 days from the time from when I started streaming, so 5 p.m. 5 p.m. my time, that's Australian time, will be when I start Last of Us 2 if I have the game. If not, I'll decide what I want to do. Might be Final Fantasy, might be something else. That's all for today. Thank you very much. Phantom out. Thank you very much. Take it easy. Goodbye.